Hannah 10 Benzel. Welcome back to my channel. These next 3 videos I did within the last couple of hours, and not sure why my Loom, I can't find them on my Loom anywhere. So we're just going to go through the explanations of 37, 38, and 39, and then I'll just not use Loom for the final 40. I've been doing this since about 8:30 today, and it is now 1:20-ish. So I've been trying to cruise through about 10 problems. So let's quickly go over this Sudoku solver. It was hard. I spent a lot of time on it. My submission here was about an hour ago. And let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. It's literally in front of me. I got 36 and 36%. It's been a day just doing this. So I didn't really hit the marks that I wanted to hit on this, but we're just going to talk loosely about this solution. So I used backtracking for this to solve a Sudoku puzzle. All it really does is iterate through each empty cell, trying to place numbers 1 through 9 and checks to see if that's valid, and then just recursively solves. So if a solution can't be found, then it backtracks, and this is valid function here just checks the rows, columns, and subgrids, kind of like we did in the previous video, and checks that constraint. The process essentially and effectively kind of repeats until a valid solution is found. So if we were to break this down, this self-solve board here is just a recursive helper function that fills the Sudoku board. And we then have, where is self is valid? Here it is. Self is valid is called to check whether placing the current number in the cell is valid according to the rules. And then we start to use solve as a function, which is a recursive call to the updated board. And if the recursive call for solve returns true, that means the solution is found, but false indicates that the current placement leads to an invalid configuration. And then the setting will go back to that dot, which, if you guys remember from the previous video, is supposed to represent those empty spaces. The period is supposed to represent the empty spaces. Once all the cells are accounted for, the loop tries different numbers. I'm sorry, not once they're all accounted for. Once we go through the cells, the loop continues trying different numbers, period. If the cells are filled without any conflict, no conflict, we check the conflict here for the self board row column number, then we are good, like we return true. So I'm sorry, that's kind of a weird explanation. My original video was a lot better when I spent like 45 minutes doing this. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave the solution for this in the GitHub repo link in the video description down below. Feel free to fork, clone, make it better, make it worse, have some fun, learn something new, and I hopefully will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.